Intro set me on fire. Yes, yes. Sounds good. Mic sounds good. One person said there's an echo. Is that... There's no way it's good for everybody, but there's one echo for somebody. Chris, the audio should be crisp. Guys, this is our normal YouTube microphone. This is an expensive mic, man. No audio. Got it. Okay. All right, so most people are good. One person has an echo. A lot of people saying it's crispy. Okay. All right, I think we're good. One person has no audio. We're good. I think we're good. Oh, the mic is off. That's what it is. Thank you. The mic is off. My bad. All right. For some reason, people aren't in the YouTube chat yet. You guys are gonna have to work with me here. With the very first live stream here in the office. I gotta get my bearings, man. We got all sorts of different things that I'm looking at right now. Okay, oh, there's YouTube chat. Oh, it's just delayed. All right, YouTube's here. Cool. YouTube, yeah. YouTube just wasn't locked in. I think they were late. There they are. Nice background. Yeah, so this is the background of, hopefully you've noticed, the normal YouTube videos. The one problem I see though, is I don't hear alerts. That could be a problem with Max Verstappen. Yeah, today's a BBZ. YouTube not working? Come on, man. Dude, I see YouTube working. Yeah, I don't hear the alerts, but I see them. Don't worry. Warrior with the Twitch Prime sub. SCT. Akira with the 69-month tier 1 resub. Appreciate that. Superman with the Twitch Prime. Isco with the Twitch Prime. Do I really have to say that one? Wieners, LOLs, gave out a tier, dude, don't clip that. Thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub, I appreciate it. Advanced Human V2 with the 4-month resub, appreciate that. Help, I can't see the okay, now the video's out. I think we're good. That's a nice case in the background. So this is actually what we're building today. BBZ, Numero Trace. We're gonna talk all about it, man. Retro, of course. Before we do that though, I desperately need a beer. This is the first ever, dude, this is monumental right now. This is the first ever beer consumed in the ZTT office down here in Houston, Texas. The very first one. We got ourselves a Carbach Love Street Blonde. This should be light. Yeah, 4.9%. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy since I'm not at home. I gotta be responsible. Yeah, no, we can't do basketball shots, sorry. Watch out for OSHA. Really? I mean, I think we're okay. Any employees there? One of them's in the gym right now. Aiden, do you guys know Aiden? He's in the, our build competition videos. He's getting jacked in the gym right now. Carry meat, oh dude. Oh my God. Is this just delicious? Or do office beers just hit harder? Oh my God, that tasted great. Legal to drink, not to sell. Okay, well yeah, employees can drink for free here. So I think we're good. I have video now, but no audio. Dude, some poor guy cannot, he just cannot keep up, man. I'm sorry, man. I think everyone's good but you. Cut. Wieners, please stop gifting subs. I don't think I've ever actually told somebody to stop gifting subs, but dude, you gotta stop. I'm not gonna continue reading that one. Come on, man. I need a new name. We're gonna need a nickname for that one. You love Wien? He's probably a nice dude, but like, come on, man. We can't say you love. We're gonna need a nickname. It's pronounced Weiner. Okay, I can roll with that. I can roll with that. Whiners. Whiners. Okay. All right. All right, whiners. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, man. You're good. Or hot dog. We could go with hot dog. We could go with hot dog. I like that too. No, don't clip that. Oh my God, dude. For people asking about this mouse, this is the 8-bit dough. Dude, I have no idea what's going on. The Retro R8. So here at the office, my streaming PC is my custom sleeper build from months ago. We made a full YouTube video about it. This is not like a fake, well, not to discredit new retro cases, but this is an authentic streaming PC over here, or sorry, retro PC over here, sleeper build. And that's been the streaming PC here at the office. Obviously I don't stream here at the office too often, but I got the full retro setup with the 8-bit dough R8 mouse. I got the 8-bit dough retro keyboard over there, and then the sleeper build. It looks very 1990s here in the advanced ZTT HQ. Can't wait for the ruffle. Dude, there's no ruffle tonight. We are always, of course, giving out a free gaming PC. For those of you that are about to watch an ad on Twitch, just know that all that ad money is what funds these free PC or gaming PC giveaways. I think you guys just went to an ad though, so you can't hear me. Have you been watching the World Cup? I fell out of it when the US got, I know, typical answer. I fell out of it whenever the US got eliminated. We did have Argentina and England up on the TV yesterday because we just installed the Office TV in the lobby finally. I just did it yesterday. The first thing we tested to check out the image was the World Cup. How do I check my points? Type in ! giveaway if you're on Twitch. When is the parts list gonna be assembled? The parts list is already assembled, man. Like we're past that step. We got the parts list done. We got the streaming schedule locked in. Like we're good, man. We got it right here, man. I just gotta build it. Real T-Rex with the 300 bit, he says, here's 1 bit over 300. Zach, you should drink a gamer yogurt. I have no idea what that is. I'm pretty sure we talked about it at some point. Yeah, my only problem is I can't hear the alerts. So like when a Max Verstappen comes, I'm not gonna be able to hear that. And that could be a serious problem. I also just realized that, is the music too loud for you guys? I feel like that should come down a little bit. Gamer Gogurt is thermal paste? Oh. I don't think we can either. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. We can't do a day without Max Verstappen. Come on now. Active. Dude, I don't know what's going on here, man. I mean, we can. Okay, they work. We're good. Thank you. Oh my God, dude, that was perfect timing. The mic is super crisp, bro. Dude, we have a very expensive microphone above me. This is much better than the normal live stream audio. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate that. LaGurbs with the $10 Max Verstappen says, yo, I have a 5800X3D paired with a 9070 XT and have been heavily debating between moving to a 9850X3D on the AM5 platform, but I want to know if I'll see any real performance gains. Yeah, that is a definite upgrade. The question is it worth, dude, you're gonna pay at least $700 for that. You need the CPU, you need a high quality, dude, probably more. Yeah, probably like $800, $900. You need the CPU, a high quality motherboard, and the DDR5 RAM. It's gonna cost a lot of money. Here's what I'll say, because we actually have a video coming out about this exact topic. There's definitely a performance jump going from the 5800X3D to a 9850X3D. Like, I'm not debating that. But if you are playing mostly AAA games in 1440p, like ultra settings, where the strain is more on your GPU, you're not gonna see a huge jump in performance. it'll still be a jump, but not a huge jump. But if you are playing CPU demanding games, or if you're playing at lower settings trying to jack up those FPS numbers, then you will see the big jump. Does that make sense? That's gonna run you several kidneys, yeah. But regardless of everything I just said, it really does come down to, is that worth like $800-900 for you? Hi, BBZ. Dude, BBZ numero tres is right there. Shout out to the 2 people that bought BBZ numero uno and numero dos. We got numero tres here on deck. That's what we're gonna be doing tonight. How long do these streams last? I mean, chat, back me up here, but I feel like I build these PCs in like 20-25 minutes or so, usually. It'll be a quick one, man. Usually. Prison Mike asking me what's my shirt size, large or XL? Dude, I haven't wore a large in 10 years. Come on now. Except when I have done it by accident a couple times. Never mind. My body does not fit in a large. My arms do. My slightly skinnier arms definitely fit in a large, but my torso does not fit in a large shirt at all. But we like to yap. I like to yap a little bit, man. Medium. I need, honestly, I think with the perfect, I need like a, whatever the word is between large and XL. That's what I need. How's Texas? Texas is good, man. I actually really like it down here. I'm super happy with like literally everything down here, man. All right, so for those of you that are wondering about the giveaway, sounds like we got a lot of first timers here. We are always running a gaming PC giveaway. We just built this thing last week. This is a beautiful 5800 XT, 9060 XT build. We had to go a little mid-range this time, but hopefully the next one's a little bit better. But basically every 6 weeks or so, we raffle off a free gaming PC giveaway. This is number 19. We've done this 18 times already. This is our 19th streaming giveaway. This is kind of what we do around here, but about every 6 weeks or so, we raffle them off. So from now until August 27th, as long as you're logged in on Twitch and you type in !giveaway and log in, then you are earning points just by watching the stream. A lot of people win totally for free. Last week when we raffled off the last one, Trail Tech, a moderator and big time baller happened to win. We haven't had that in a really long time. Shout out Trail Tech. Most of the time it's people that haven't spent $1, but you do get extra bonus points for subs, gifted subs, prime subs, etc. But yeah, just type in !giveaway, make sure you're logged in, and then follow the stream. That way you can earn as many points as possible. If this is your first time, this is a good opportunity because we're right at the beginning of the cycle. We just raffled off last week and built the new PC. Now we have 6 full weeks of streams for you to earn as many points as possible. If that didn't make sense, type in !giveaway help. That'll take you to a YouTube video of me explaining literally what I just said. So that probably won't help any farther, but maybe. Cool Fusion, Fertzy, Luca, Aptic, Tyler, and Jawan Gaming, all with the subs. Thank you. And Twitch Prime subs, appreciate that. Oh yeah, the giveaway is international, thank you. Yeah, it's a worldwide giveaway. I will only pay to ship it in the United States though, sorry. If somebody international from the US wins, it's up to you if you wanna pay for shipping or not. That's why we roll backup winners, just in case. What are we doing today? We are gonna be building BBZ number 3. Hopefully you guys are all up to speed on my BBZ system. But basically, we're just gonna be building this brand new random build, and then we're gonna be selling it on the website. We'll create the cool hardware wall art or hardware box wall art and sell that as well. This will get listed probably early next week. And it's just been a different style of build that we do. Today, we're going retro, which I'm excited about. Zach just loves the B. Come on, man. I like the BBZs, nothing else. Just the BBZs, built by Zach. That's all it means. Dude, We don't need the BBZ alternative acronyms. When are you starting international marketing, bro? We don't sell. I mean, I do. What do you? We don't sell PCs internationally, but I make YouTube videos for everybody. The BB what? Come on, man. It's the BBZ. We gotta be tracking the BBZ by now, man. Just go on YouTube and search. Before you go on the internet and type anything, be careful. Do not mistype this. All right, make sure you're accurate, or else, come on, man. I need you dialed in before you type this in. Type in BBZ. Nothing else on YouTube. You'll find it. You'll find it, man. Haven't watched in months. What's a BBC? I don't know why we're not tracking, man. I feel like if you guys are coming up with anything other than built by Zach, that's on you, man. That's on you. I have no idea why everyone's saying different letter combinations. This is just built by Zach. BBZ. What you drinking? We got a Carbach Love Street. I actually filled up the office bar yesterday at the office, and I wanted to get some lighter beers. This is not a light beer, it's just a blonde, which happens to be lighter. Only 4.9%. It's actually delicious, but I'm still not 100. Carbach is local here in Houston. One of the first breweries I've ever been to, like 12 years ago. I'm still not sure if the beer is actually delicious or if just like beers at the office just hit. Dude, this is... That tastes great. Is it flavored? Come on, man. All right, Master Assassin's working. Full confirmation yet again. Trail Tech with the 5. Tier 1 gifted subs. Our previous giveaway winner, ironically enough. Thank you very much, Trail Tech. I appreciate that. Did your team do a LAN party after moving to your new office? No, we haven't done one yet. We will. I don't know. It's got to be in the lobby, right? I don't know where else we would. Yeah, it has to be in the lobby. We're going to need some extra tables. Starting light? No, dude. Dude, I got to be responsible here, man. I got to... I'm not streaming at home. This is the ZTT HQ. So after the stream, I used to do this. This is how I used to do Thirsty Thursday all the time. Back in Pittsburgh, I would stream at the office years ago. And then I would like sober up, stay at the office, like get some work done or even play some games sometimes, sober up and then drive home. So it's going to be a late night, but that's why we're keeping the beer light and not drinking a lot. Because I'm going to have to drive home in like 5 hours or so. I don't have the luxury of just going to bed. What happened to your old headset? It's just at the house. This is the office studio. This is the professional audio setup. Dude, we got some serious camera gear within arm's reach of me. This is the real deal cameras, the real deal microphone, lighting. This is it, man. This is it. Don't drink and drive, drive and drink. No, we don't mess around with that, man. Yeah, it's a shotgun microphone. I have a wireless audio monitoring system, so I can actually hear myself, which I'm not used to. When I wear that Corsair headset at my house, I don't ever hear my voice. This is not. I'm not used to my voice being in my ear. I don't like it. Unc forgot what side it was in. Dude, don't clip that. Don't clip that, man. It's right here. Zach, I live in Houston. Can I come to the HQ? No, you can only come here if you buy a PC. For now. For now. There's a sign on the door, no walk-ins. Appointment only. And we keep the door locked. Sorry, no visitors right now. Are we posting drink photos tonight? I would love if you guys post drink photos. I only check the drink photos on the stream during the giveaway ruffle nights. But you guys are more than welcome to post them. I know people post them every time we stream, but I only check them during the giveaway raffles or if I am feeling up for it. Are you gonna stream from the HQ more often? Well, haven't even explained this. The reason we're streaming in the office right now is because we need to do a full test stream, because whenever I start having guests on Thirsty Thursday, we're gonna do it here. We're not going to my house. Like, I'm not bringing another YouTuber into my home while my kids are upstairs sleeping. Like, we're gonna be building this BBZ to get, like, no. We gotta keep it professional. We gotta have them over to the office. We'll build the BBZ over here, or whatever they want to build. I don't care. But after we do this live stream tonight, I mean, I think we already have full confirmation that we're good to go, right? Like, nobody other than that one person is having streaming issues, right? Twitch chat, YouTube chat, I think we're good. Sounds good. I think we're good. Meta PC, yeah, dude, I would love to have Zach spelled wrong down here. As soon as the stream is over tomorrow, I'm gonna start sending invites. Actually, I already sent one invite. The greatest technician of all time, obviously. He's already down. I already got confirmation. He's on the way. Well, he's not on the way yet. He will be on the way. He's got to figure out the best date to come, but yeah, he's definitely gonna be on a Thirsty Thursday. Dude, I'm gonna invite like a ton of people. That's the goal. So yeah, we gotta get through this office stream tonight. Make sure we're good to go, and then we can start doing Thirsty Thursday with other people. I'm excited. Are we good on the stream? Other than the one person, we're still good. Like, the audio, I'll have to adjust the audio, because if I got two people here, one person is gonna be over here, or I'll probably be over here, and then the greatest technician of all time or other guest is gonna be over here. I know the audio is not gonna sound as good compared to when I'm like right in front of it, but seems to be good, says Numpty. I need a Helldivers video? Dude, I dived a couple times this week. I only do like one dive. Like, I usually work at night before bed, but I'll do like a quick dive before going to bed. I've been diving a little bit. New mic, what is it? It's not new, this is just the YouTube mic. You guys would kill me if you saw the price tag of this Sennheiser microphone. It's insane. This is what we use for YouTube. I should use this for the vertical video, the short form videos, because it's so good. But it's actually really good. Like, I don't know if this is gonna like peak or sound bad, but when you are really close to the microphone, it should sound really good. It's such a good mic. When's the build? Dude, I'm thinking now. I know it's a little early. We'd like to get a little yap session in. But we're 32 minutes in. Can we see it? Dude, I can show you the mic. We have the technology. Oh, brother. What? So I guess we do have some technical difficulties, ironically enough. Can I get a nope? Oh. It's working, it's just not focused. Why is that not focused? It even moves. Look, dude, the microphone's up there, man. Oh, actually, you won't be able to see it because that's a light right there. This is me. Why is the focus that bad? Oh, there we go. Oh, we got it. Well, regardless, you can't see the mic. The mic's right there. Sorry. But you can see the office setup here. The mic and the camera are hanging on there. Then we got all sorts of fun stuff. We got some audio panels. That's what I'm looking at right there. I got those two monitors. That's the streaming sleeper PC right there. I know you can't really see it, but that's the sleeper build. Sorry, I can't show you the mic. How do you read that? It's at, well, these are 4K monitors at like 200% scale. Maybe actually, I think it's 215% scale. So like the text is readable. I also have good vision, thankfully. Very useful in times like these. Is the hotspot really a problem? Yeah, it's a problem. Well, that's not a problem. It's going to expose problems. Yeah, we're gonna have multiple more hotspot videos, I think. I think there's gonna be a lot of like the in-depth hardware reviewers talking about like the hotspot stuff and whatnot. Sorry, we're gonna stay close to my phone for something today. When do you go live? Is it every day? No, just Thursdays at this time. All right, I think I'm ready to start building. Are you guys ready? Let's start building BBZ. Did an ad break just start? Okay, we'll start building after the ad break. After the ad break. Sorry. How much is the BBZ? I have no idea how much it's gonna cost yet. Actually, I got it on my phone. It's definitely over like $2,000. You guys see the GPU, right? We actually scored the GPU on an insane deal. I didn't even buy it. Sam here at the office bought it using ZTT money, of course. But he found this deal on this Zotac RTX 5070 Ti for $812. I know that's like still crazy expensive, but a 5070 Ti's are usually $1,000 right now. He got this one for $812. So those were one of the types of deals where he just buys it and he tells me afterwards. And then I got to figure out like what can I do with it, you know? Let's talk about your BBZ. We're going to, as soon as this ad break is over, we're going to talk about it and we're going to build it. What CPU we rocking? You guys see it back there? Yeah, I know we got ads. As soon as the ads are over, I'm gonna go grab it. You guys see the CPU, right? We got an interesting build today. Very interesting. Intel question mark? Oh my God. We love ads, it's all good. We do love ads. The more ads we watch, the better the giveaways are. Saute with the $5 super chat says, bought an MSI B550 5800 XT for $270. And the seller gave me a 1 terabyte SSD, 1 terabyte HDD, and an Arctic AIO for free. Good deal, question mark? Come on, man. Are you serious? That's an insane deal. Do you know how much 1 terabyte SSDs go for? 1 terabyte SSDs, the absolute cheapest models right now are like $150. So you paid $120 for everything else you just listed. Yes, that is an insane deal. That's a ridiculous deal. Nice work. Sai Callie with Twitch Prime sub. Sin with the tier 1. Blaze with the 11-month tier 1. Appreciate that. Oh, Numpty with the 10 tier 1 gifted subs. Appreciate that, man. Let's go. Dub Numpty. All right, I think this ad break's almost over. Yeah, we're gonna build as soon as this is over, man. Are you guys actually back? Have you ever played Battlefront? No. The production quality of your stream is so good. Thank you. I appreciate you noticing. It's not normally this good. Unless if I start streaming from here. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. The only thing I don't like about streaming here is I stayed at the office like I've been here since like 12:30. So I tried to like spend a lot of time with my kids this morning, but I didn't get to put them to bed. You know, I didn't have dinner with the fam and whatnot. I just stayed here the whole day. And and then I won't see them until tomorrow morning. So that part kind of sucks. I also got to drive home afterwards, sober up, stay here for a bit afterwards. Like, that's the only thing I don't like. It is a huge convenience being able to stream from my house. Power GPU in the chat, welcome. Jamil with the super chat. Also Solo with the super chat says, could you show me how to route the cables? I am nervous. I will show you how I route the cables in this build. That's the best I can do. Or you can watch any of our previous live streams. You need a basketball hoop in there? I do. We actually have good potential in here, because one of the reasons I don't shoot the basketball often at the house is because the backboard like vibrates against the door and that kind of echoes throughout the house, and I don't want to wake up my kids. But here, we'd be good to go. So it wouldn't be a bad idea. We could just like put a basketball hoop like right up here maybe? Like above one of the acoustic pants, like boom. That'd be nice, like right up there. That look, I'm right here. So like just shoot it up that way. Up there. Dude, that might work, man. Put it right above the monitor? That sounds like an awful, terrible idea. Okay, all right, let's go over the parts for BBZ. Numero tres. We gotta start with the case though. I hope you all recognize what we're dealing with today. But a special shout out is actually needed to Silverstone. I don't know how many of you were tracking the slight drama of their FLP02 case, but this is their FLP03. They make, this is their third version of these brand new but retro style cases. So it looks like it's from the 90s, but the internals are all updated, all modern. And this one improves on the FLP02 and its micro ATX. But the drama we had with the FLP02 was I couldn't get my hands on it. When that, I made like 3 videos talking about the FLP02 before it came out. And then whenever it came out, there was such a huge demand for it that I couldn't buy one. I was like trying every time they would launch on a new website. I was checking every day. And you guys were helping me check to find the FLP02. And finally, like one day it was priced for like $350, which is way overpriced. But I bought it and I finally built in the FLP02. But it took me weeks and or months, I forget. But it took forever for me to get it. Silverstone finally emailed me like last week and they're like, hey man, I never talked to Silverstone. So this is the intro of the conversation. Like, hey man, we're sorry about what happened with the FLP02. Our fault. Would you like me to send you the FLP03? I can get it there for the next stream. I was like, let's go. Thank you. So shout out to Silverstone for finally hooking me up with one of the FLP cases. I appreciate it. This is not sponsored or anything. They just sent it. The FLP03 is essentially the micro ATX version of the FLP02, but they did make a couple of improvements. We have a huge 100 and you're not gonna be able to see it, but actually you can. Hold on. We got the technology, man. Hold on. Check this out. We have technology here. Look at this. Oh yeah. We have a huge 180 millimeter fan up at the front. That's the intake fan. We also have an improved GPU sag bracket that can go up and down and squeeze on the GPU, which is nice. And it's also back connect. Oops. Oh my. It's also back connect compatible, which I'm not taking advantage of today. But if you have one of those motherboards with the connectors on the backside, you could do that. But those are the, oh, and then also these front panels, the 5 1/4 inch drive panels, they're also vented now. They used to be solid. So a little bit better for airflow, better GPU mount, back connect motherboard, and it's micro ATX. So I'm excited to use it. I don't exactly have the best looking parts going inside of here, but it's okay because it's a solid side panel. So our GPU, again, is this crazy deal we got on the Zotac Gaming RTX 5070 Ti. I actually don't really like these cards. It's got like multiple shades of brown. You'll see it once I unbox it. It's just not like a super, like it looks good by itself, but it's hard to build a PC around this. It's probably not gonna look great inside this FLP03 because we got beige, couple browns, like it's just gonna clash. I'm not gonna love the aesthetics of this one. But again, it's okay because the case is a solid panel, so we're not gonna see these parts at all. We will be okay, but that's why we're using this GPU today. But yeah, Sam, shout out to Sam here at the ZTT office. He sniped this for $812, which for a 5070 Ti, if you've been paying attention, is a really good price. Unfortunately, that's not good news. For the CPU, we're gonna be using an Intel Core Ultra 7 270K plus. This is our review sample that we got when the 270K plus and the 250K plus were sent over to us from Intel. I never found a build for this, so we're just gonna put it in a BBZ. Okay, strategy with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. I appreciate it. For those of you that are not up to speed on this is still an insanely powerful CPU. It competes with like the 9700X in terms of gaming. It wins in a lot of productivity tests compared to Ryzen. But you know, you got the socket that's not nearly as good or future-proofed as AM5. Couple drawbacks. This will consume a lot of power. We're gonna need an AIO for sure, but it's still very good CPU. We're gonna plug that CPU into this Gigabyte Aorus B860M, Aorus Elite Wi-Fi motherboard. I'm not used to saying the numbers B860. But here we are with an Intel motherboard. I don't really know anything else about it, but we got it. For the RAM and SSD, we got ourselves a T-Force Vulkan DDR5 kit, 16 gigs, clocked at 6,000 megahertz. Works with Intel, XMP, and AMD Expo. We also got a Silicon Power UD90, 1 terabyte. This is a Gen 4 drive. This is more on the budget end, but these work really well. This isn't the cheapest options. I like these. They're very reliable. But yeah, that is our RAM and SSD. To cool the beefy 270K plus, I got a Kraken Plus 240 in here. I am only using this because we've had this sitting on the shelf for, oh wait, no. The reason we have this is for those of you that remember the Make-A-Wish PC that I did. What was that, like a month ago? Awesome project. We built a PC for Aiden, who's in the Make-A-Wish program. He asked me to build him a PC. This was the last component that we were waiting on, and it looked like the shipping got delayed. So I just ordered one of these on Amazon and got next day shipping. That way we can continue the project and get the PC to him as fast as possible. But then it ended up showing up. I think they both showed up on the same day, actually. So this is the AIO that Aiden wanted, but I have 2 of them. So I'm gonna use this one for this project, the Kraken Plus 240. Dude, what is that name? That's not Jawa, is it? Jawam. Jawam Gaming, again, with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. And then our last component. This is extremely overkill. But again, this one was sitting on the shelf and I have no use for this. This is an insanely good power supply. It is the Corsair RM1200X Shift. It's got the power supply connectors on the other side, not the back side. I think Corsair sent this to me whenever the Shift power supplies launched. ATX 3.0, not 3.1. So it's a little bit older, maybe like a year and a half old or so. This is a really, really good power supply, but I have no use for a 1200 watt power supply. So we're just gonna use it in a BBZ. That way we can get rid of it. Yeah, we definitely do not need 1200 watts. That was not intentional. But that's why that's one of the reasons I like the BBZs, is it gives me an excuse to use the hardware that was sent to me that I have no use for. I have no use for a 1200 watt power supply. We might as well put it in a BBZ, man. That's it. Built by Zach. Not bad basketball Zach. No, that's terrible. Not even a little bit. But yeah, that's BBZ numero tres. Angry Gnome with Twitch Prime sub. Game Player with the super chat says, Zach, my current CPU is an i7-4790. Would you recommend to go with AM4 or AM5? When I upgrade, either one. It just depends on how much money you want to spend. If you want to spend more money, get AM5. If you want to keep your build budget under control, go AM4. Both of them are going to be significant upgrades. BMF with Twitch Prime sub. Fish and Gigs with Twitch Prime sub. That case looks dope. That's a good deal. Thank you guys, appreciate it. I'm drinking milk today for Thirsty Thursday. There's always somebody drinking milk on Thirsty Thursday. Usually All right, be honest. Be honest. How many of you are drinking chocolate milk on Thursday? There's at least always one. Every time we do the drink photos, there's at least one person drinking chocolate milk. Sometimes by the gallon, like the jug. Me. I am me. Yes, sir. Dude, there is no way that you're drinking chocolate milk and you just said yes, sir. I don't believe that. There's like 10 people drinking chocolate milk. That might be that's a little high. I don't believe somebody's just sitting there watching a PC building stream on a Thursday night, drinking the chocolate milk and being like, yes, actually, never mind. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. What is chocolate milk? Come on, man. I need you to get with it. Where's your mic? It's right here. You just can't see it, man. Dude, we got the placement on deck right now. We're in the office. I know I'm probably gonna be saying that a lot, but we're in the office. This is not my house. So we got the real deal audio set up right now. We got the second hype train. Oh, dude, I didn't even build it. Dude, I gotta start building. The second hype train before building is when you know we have gone too slow. We gotta boost this up a little bit. The one thing that could be annoying, really good if you prefer ASMR streams, but with this shotgun microphone, I have a feeling this sound is gonna be extra loud tonight. Is that like too bad? It's kind of like an ASMR stream at this point. It is gonna be very loud because the microphone is aimed right at me, so you guys are gonna hear all of this. It's not bad? It sounds fine? Oh, okay. This just happens to be an obnoxiously loud bag. Okay, there's our motherboard. That's looking, dude, that actually looks really nice. That looks extremely high quality. I'm kind of impressed. Anti-static bag ASMR, exactly, man. You just never know what you're gonna get on Thirsty Thursday. I mean, I'm giving you guys yet another BBZ. We got the high quality motherboards. We got the chocolate milk. I mean, dude, we have it all right now. Actually, one of the cool things, I can't do this at my house yet. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that though. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I wasn't supposed to do that because oops, sorry. The mount for the camera is super long. So whenever I touch it, it's like swinging. It's still swinging. I wasn't supposed to touch. Look at the The camera moving. Yeah, camera wiggle. My bad. It'll stop at some point. That was my fault. We'll leave it there. I am gonna have to move it one more time. Like I'm gonna have to zoom out once we're done with the motherboard. But yeah, that's some wiggle action. Some camera wiggle. All right, let's install our 270K plus. We got an ad coming up. We gotta get this installed quickly. LGA 1851 socket. Not my forte at all. This is not what I'm used to, man. We got the pins on the motherboard. Like AM5. Got a Core Ultra 7, 270K plus. I am not using a contact frame. I don't think you really need the contact frames with the new Core Ultra series. You definitely did with the previous Intel CPUs, but boom. Oh, that's got more pressure than I remember. Not nearly as much pressure as AM5, but a decent amount of pressure is required there. Like a glove? That was the goal, man. We actually have tools in this tool chest too. Oh my God, we got a knife? I ain't got a knife. I gotta go get a knife, man. We're supposed to have a knife here. No unboxing knife. I got my screwdriver. I got my thermal paste. I got my tiny, I don't need that. I got zip ties. I'll definitely need zip ties. We'll need that later. And I got some cutters, not the good cutters. I gotta upgrade the office setup here. Oh, we also got one of these? Dude, this is how you know it's legit, man. At the office here, we got the magnetic bowl here for the screws. We're a little bougie. I gotta go get a knife. I'll be right back. All right, I also I brought one more thing. Not just the knife with me. Hold on. I got one more surprise. I got the good boy with me, man. He's a little shy right now. He's just a little shy. Oh, he's gonna chill? Oh my God. Dude, I told you he's a good boy. Oh my gosh, he's just gonna chill with us. Wow, let's go. That's Griffin. You guys haven't seen Griffin in a really, really long time. That is such a good, dude, that is what good boys do. Oh, where's he going? He left. Bye, Griffin. He actually hates when I stream. You gonna hang out here, Griffin? Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. There we go. Yeah, why don't you just hang out there, bud? There we go. Yeah, just hang out. Not entirely sure what he's looking at, but he's gonna chill, man. Moving like it was leg day. Dude, he's old, man. I think he's almost 12. He's getting up there, man. He's getting a little up there. Why does he hate when you stream? Because I'm yelling. Sometimes. Or like talking about whiners gifting out subs and whatnot. You know, he's not a fan. BBZ or BBD? Dude, come on. All right, that was not bad. But all right, that one's my new favorite. That is absolutely obnoxious. Oh my God. That's good. Not bad, man. That's not bad. All right, let's get this RAM installed while the good boy's down here. I finally got my knife. That was the whole goal of all of that. This is our T-Force Vulcan DDR5 kit. These have actually been consistently for like maybe the last 3 weeks or so. Consistently the best priced DDR5 if you don't need like RGB or crazy specs. Like if you're willing to just buy like a mid-ranged or more budget actually kit. The T-Force Vulcan DDR5 kit. I've been buying a few of these. I don't know how they sound though. So we're about to find that out, man. The first proper ASMR RAM install in the office building. Not at my house. Oh, I guess I don't need to get close because you guys got the microphone already. I don't know how well you're gonna hear this though. I'm gonna move it right there because that's like more in line with the mic. I don't know how loud this is gonna be because the microphone's not so close, but we'll give it a try. Ooh. Did you guys hear that? I don't know how effective that was. In real life? Oh. All right, that was a good one. I don't know. It was quiet. Yeah. High click. That second one was much better. That second one was solid. 7.5. That might be a little low. I don't think the microphone was helping us on that one. Yeah, I think it's more of an 8. Quiet. Okay. I gotta figure out what improvement we can do for the wiggle test. Because that's not gonna get the job done. You guys need the microphone like right on the motherboard for the ASMR tests. Yeah, we'll figure that one out. You guys can definitely see the wiggle though. Okay. Okay. At least the camera's not wiggling. That's pretty bad. That's about as mid gets. That's like a 6. 5, yeah. 5 or a 6. That's a little bit more wiggling than I'm used to. A little bit more. Not amazing. The ASMR was much better. Not on the wiggly side. All right, we're gonna. Oh my god, we're gonna remove that. Remove that for the SSD. Where is my SSD? Here it is. Again, we got the silicone power 1 terabyte. This is a UD90. Out of all the affordable SSDs, definitely use this one probably the most, and have not had issues. These are great. These work very well. Wiggle the BBZ. Dude, the BBZ is not built yet. We got a long way to go before the BBZ is ready to be wiggled. All right. Install that in there. Push it down like that. We need no tools for this. This goes like that. Don't know how to do this part though. Do I just keep pushing? How do I do this? Is that locked? Oh, that's locked. Yeah, that's in there. All right. SSD's installed. There we go. Now our final part. We gotta prep this AIO, the Kraken 240 Plus. We'll prep the motherboard part of this. I definitely need instructions. I don't think I've ever installed one of these Plus models. What are we looking at? Oh, and with Intel? Oh man, we got this. We're in uncharted territories here. 1851. Looks like all the things are outward. Where's the install steps though? It's gotta be over here. I've installed very few Intel stuff lately. How do I do this? Installing the pump? That's all, dude, that's all AMD, man. AMD, Intel. Installing the pump? This is, I'm confused. What order do these go in? Oh, it goes here. Okay, here, and then all the way over here. So just screw those in, and the pump's already good to go. Okay, all right, we're good. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm sure one of you guys know, but to this day, even new CPU coolers still default to the Intel like mounting brackets. That's kind of weird if you think about it. Like, shouldn't they start defaulting to AM4/AM5? Wouldn't that save 99% of people some time, right? Wait, really? Yeah, they still all have, like, if there's a bracket that's like pre-installed on a CPU cooler, it's still always Intel. You have to uninstall the Intel part of it and then figure out how to install the AMD portion of it. That, like, I know it's because of the backplate and how like AM4 motherboards have backplates and whatnot, but like still, like shouldn't we go with the majority at this point? Shouldn't we make that switch? I think it's safe at this point. Okay. Let's get this AIO. Dude, Aiden is still in the gym, man. It's 9 o'clock at night. Aiden is in the gym, still clanging and banging. Dude, I don't know what he's doing. I hear barbell. Dude, I think he's gonna come through the wall. I don't know what he's doing over there, man. He's locked in. It's kind of wild, man. Yeah. Oh, I thought these fans were pre-installed. They are not. Okay. So we got some work to do. Get that out. Like so. All right, here's our radiator. We definitely do not need that now. Does it come with thermal paste? Oh, that's clean. Just a nice square. I like that. It's usually like some over-engineered design. All right, we definitely need these. We'll hang on to that. Intel kit. Dude, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. Perfectly labeled. That is what I need. AMD, I don't need that. Other mounting accessories, I do need that. All right. We demand you bring Aiden down here? Dude, I'm not interrupting that. Are you serious? I've heard him drop like 5 weights already. He's probably got this insane pump going on right now. I'm not going anywhere near that. You need the tabletop for the home setup. Black on black is no good. Really? You don't like the black tabletop? You prefer this? I mean, at my house, it is a wood table. We could just not use the black leather thing, the mat. The only reason I'm not here is because I don't have one. You guys like the wood better? The wood table is fire. Wow. Interesting. You like wood? Okay. Good to know. Wood is far better. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Well, what are we going to do when I start damaging the table, though? Wood contrast better? Yeah, that I know. It is a pretty good look, especially with black parts. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I'm actually like now paying attention to how good that looks. Yeah, you're right. That actually looks very clean. With the black components. That looks very clean actually. But it's only a matter of time, especially the wood desk at my house is not like this fake wood. Like this is fake wood right here. Like it has like a plastic or enamel or something cover on it that like makes it super smooth. The wood desk at my house is real wood, and like even screws are gonna start messing it up. And then you guys just start complaining about how my desk is dirty. I'm like, it's not dirty, it's just damaged. We did this in Pittsburgh. But it's just tough, man. It's tough. You gotta pick your battles. I'll switch to the wood if you guys don't constantly comment about how my desk is messed up. Get a clear plastic mat. All right, that might be the solution. That might be it. All right, you might have solved it. You might have solved it on that one. Good idea for real. Yeah. A clear plastic mat. That way we can maintain the. This wood table is much brighter though, which is why it looks so good. The one in my house isn't as good. All right, we're gonna bust out the magnet. I like the sound of that, but I don't really need to use the magnet right now. Dude, these magnets have a mind of their own. That's kind of wild. I'm not used to building like this bougie. Kind of like it though. All right, let's start prepping these fans on the radiator. Right now, so what I'm doing, if you have never prepped an AIO before, you gotta think about what orientation it's gonna go in. If the PC is flat on the desk right now, I want my AIO to be in this orientation. Okay, this is a very traditional setup. The front of the PC is this way, towards the right. I like my tubes in the front, and then this is just gonna loop down like this. So what I wanna do is I wanna make sure that the cables of the fan are on the back side, so like towards the desk right now. I wanna make sure those are back here because it's gonna be the back side of the PC. I wanna be able to hide those cables. You don't want those up at the front. But then you also got to determine what direction the airflow is going to go. And if the AIO is up top, you most likely want to be pushing air through the radiator in the exhaust position. You don't want to intake air from the top because then it's just going to suck in a bunch of dust. You want to be exhausting air out the top. That way the dust can't or doesn't settle as easily on your PC. So this is gonna be pushing air through the radiator. It's not the 100% most optimized cooling solution, but we cannot install a radiator up at the front of this case, so this is probably our best bet. What screwdriver is that? This is the LTT screwdriver. From, you guessed it, lttstore.com. This is actually the same screwdriver I use at my house. They sent me 2 of these transparent ones, and the transparent one is my favorite color that they do. They have all sorts of different colors. I have like 8 of them or so. But the transparent one is my favorite. So I got one dedicated to PC building at home and one dedicated to PC building here at the office. LTT hooked it up. It's a very nice screwdriver. Expensive, but very nice. They have a transparent black one? Do they really? Oh, I did not know that. That sounds great. Wow, I actually really want that. Have you met Linus? I filmed a collab video with Linus. Your boy was on the Linus YouTube channel. What was that, last year? Yeah, Linus flew me and a couple other YouTubers up there. And we filmed a build challenge video. You guys should look that up if you haven't seen it. Yeah, it's spent the day with Linus, filmed the video and whatnot. I've talked to him a few times, like over email and whatnot. But yeah. Ask them to make camouflage. Dude, that would actually look sick too. For 1K each? The price of the build? Dude, I don't remember. Probably. It was probably 1,000. Great video. Thank you. Yeah, it was me, Tech Joyce, Nerd on a Budget, and Oh, I forget the other guy's name. He was cool. What was the other guy's name? I forget. Sorry. He's not like a true PC building YouTuber. He does like retro tech. What was his name? Oh, I forget. As soon as somebody says it, I'll know. He needed a little bit of help during the collab. Nerd on a Budget won? Well, because we weren't judging aesthetics, he won. Yes. If they had a proper, I forgot to. Yeah, nobody said it yet. If they had a proper, Tito, yes, thank you, it was Tito. Now what's his YouTube channel? I forget what his YouTube channel is, but yeah, his name is Tito. Very cool dude. I enjoyed spending the day with him. Yeah, it was a terrible system. We didn't get any points for aesthetics, so I got second place. Unfortunately, if we would have had a proper rubric, your boy would have went home with the dub on that one. All right, AIO is somewhat prepped. Now we got to get this Intel kit out and prep the motherboard. Macho Nacho Productions. Yeah, that's his YouTube channel. Thank you. I haven't watched a video of him for a while. I wonder what he's up to. I was researching his channel before we did the collab, and I liked a lot of his videos. You also went over budget? Did I? I failed to remember that part of it. All right, here we go. So we do have updated labels for 1851, which is reassuring. But these are for 1851 or 1700, and then these are for the older 1200 CPU sockets. So we're gonna use the 1851. The instructions said to move these outside. So let's prep our backplate first. This is one of the main differences of CPU cooler installations compared to AMD. For whatever reason, Intel doesn't, I'm sure there's a very smart reason, I'm just not smart enough for it. But for whatever reason, Intel motherboards don't come with a backplate pre-installed. Why is this not moving? This thing is stuck. Oh no. Oh, it just pops out. Okay, I thought I broke it. Dude, I'm an Intel noob. All right, there we go. These have to be moved to the outside. This is not my comfort zone. First time watching Zach build a PC live? Welcome, man. Make sure you type in !1 giveaway if you want to hop in on the action. Right now we're building a BBZ, but we're always giving away a gaming PC here on Thirsty Thursday. All right. We also got some small adhesive here, which will help keep that secure to the motherboard while we flip it upside down and whatnot. We're gonna line up. That doesn't feel right. See, I know this shouldn't be a determining factor in which CPU you go with, but this is definitely more annoying than Ryzen. I'll give AMD that. See, this one's not moving enough. This one's all jacked up. This is not a step we have to do with AMD, man. This is not going through at all. There's no way that's going through. No. Yeah, see, it didn't move. Now this one's stuck. Well, this problem right here might be an NZXT problem. There we go. All right. I think these are all good to go. Actually, it looks like they could be pushed a little bit more. Maybe not though. Okay. Let's install these now. These are our standoffs. Like this. All right, so we'll screw these in like so. Zach, I currently have a 9600X, 32 gigs of DDR5, 5070 Founders Edition. What should I upgrade? I already have a nice monitor, fancy mouse, and keyboard. Dude, personally, I mean, you're gonna need a ton of money to upgrade that. You're gonna need hundreds of dollars no matter whatever you decide to upgrade. Personally, I would probably just enjoy that, man. A 9600X, a 5070, you got a nice monitor, you got good peripherals. I would just enjoy it, man. Personally. You gotta spend a lot of money to upgrade that. Upgrade the chair, there you go. I like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. This is a tough standoff to screw in because of these VRM heatsinks getting in my fingers. This is, I don't think I have the tiny raccoon fingers required for this. How long do these streams last? I probably got like 5 more minutes and then this PC will be built. I like to move quick. I'd say about 5 minutes. Okay. That doesn't feel tight. I mean, it's not screwing in anymore, but I guess that's how it goes, man. Intel. Yeah, I mean, that's tight. That's so fast. That's how we do it, man. I don't mess around. All right, motherboard's prepped. We are good to go. We have a Core Ultra 7 270K Plus inside this Gigabyte Aorus B860M motherboard. We got 16 gigs of T-Force Vulkan DDR5 RAM clocked at 6,000 megahertz. And we got a 1 terabyte Silicon Power UD90 Gen 4 NVMe drive. That is officially prepped and ready to be installed. Next up, we have our power supply. Hopefully you were here for the intro of this stream. That way I don't have to repeat it, but I still will repeat it. But quickly, this gaming PC certainly does not require a 1200 watt power supply. This is extremely overkill. This was just sitting on our shelf. Looks like we tested it at some point, because this is not new. This is extremely overkill for this type of build. But the good thing about BBZs is I can just use parts that we have and we don't have a use for them, which is exactly what I am doing. All right, we need all those cables. I have personally or professionally, I have no use for a 1200 watt power supply. So we might as well just put it into BBZ. Set for any upgrade? Exactly. Not that you would really need to upgrade a 270K plus 5070 Ti build, at least not anytime soon. This is also the shift, the RM1200X shift. So this is where the power cable is. Traditionally, the power cables are on the back side of that, but with this shift, it's on the side. So when this installs into the computer, you have access to remove or install these cables, which definitely does make it easier. Depending on the case, it can be a little difficult to get on the back side of the power supply, like in a PSU basement. I didn't hate, it didn't seem like this took off or anything, not super popular, but I didn't hate this innovation. I thought it worked well enough. How do giveaways work? Just go to !giveaway on Twitch. I think you'll figure it out. I trust you. You got this. Just !giveaway. Like, you know, the !giveaway that's labeled in the title, in the pinned comment, description. You know, you see people typing it, just read it. I think you got it, man. I think you got it. Don't forget to drink your beer. You know, now would be a good time to get a second beer. Yeah, well, hold on. Let me finish this power supply real quick. Let's finish this. because I don't want to drink later. If I'm gonna have a second beer, I got to do it now. That way I have time to sober up. And these are real light too, which is exactly why I have a CPU. Yeah, we'll do one more beer here. All right, power supply is prepped. We are good to go. This is a fully modular power supply, obviously. I plugged in a 24 pin for the motherboard. Plugged in a 4+4 for the CPU connector on the motherboard. Plugged in the dreaded 12 volt high power connector for our graphics card. And then I needed some SATA power action to power our AIO. And maybe the hub in the case. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, our power supply, I hope this power supply fits. There's a chance it doesn't. I did not look that up. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, grab a second beer. I am going to run a quick ad. That way we watch it now, and when it's less ads that Twitch will force you guys to watch while I'm actually building. So don't go anywhere. You guys are still earning points towards the giveaway. I will be back in like 2 minutes. All right, that was absolutely hilarious. So, I thought Aiden was done working out. No, I'm not muted. I unmuted the microphone. I see it. Guys, if you're gonna try to do a group troll, you have to be better than that. Yeah, guys, that's the oldest trick in the book. You guys, come on. Have some respect for yourselves. You guys are better than that. Like, you guys rage bait me all the time. For like legit rage baits. The group, hey, let's all tell him he's muted. Come on, man. That's amateur hour. For those of you that missed it, I'm sipping on some Carbach Love Street. We never got our ad. It said that you guys were watching an ad. It was not my idea. That was terrible, guys. See, like YouTube chat, they ain't got nothing about that, man. Yo, Zach, what's good? Way more sophisticated of a chat. That was a huge letdown, Twitch. Roman Hills with the $5 super chat. I'm building in the Johnsbow TK0 on stream tomorrow night. not to do self-promotion or anything, but that's cool. 9600X, ROG Strix B850, 32 gigs, G-Skill Flare, Asus Dual 9060 XT. Nice, man. Roman Hills PC. Gonna be live on YouTube tomorrow, apparently. Nice, man. Thank you for the $5 donut. Your Discord link on the website has expired. I don't know why people say that. I don't understand. It works for me. I believe you. I just don't know why that's a problem. It works for me every time I check it. Because I've seen that before. I don't understand how that works. Like, we have the domain. We're just discord.gg/ZTT. Like, it's as easy as it gets. It works. Like, the domain didn't go anywhere. It's always /ZTT. I don't know why. I'm not sure about that one. Use an employee's phone and you'll see. Maybe one day. All right. Before we start building again, Cabbage with the tier 1, thank you. Mize with the tier 1. Champ, Twitch Prime, X A-Rod with the 8-month resub, thank you. Taylor Swift Enjoyer with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Appreciate that. Nate with Twitch Prime. Solofi with the super chat, thank you. Leo, Twitch Prime. Devil Chicken with the Twitch Prime. Zach, is it worth it to go from a 5060 Ti to a 5070 Ti, or is it not worth the money? Well, the problem with 5070 Ti's is they are insanely expensive, but that is a big performance jump. I mean, the 5060 Ti is still good. I mean, it's really good. I would say it's like a true 1440p graphics card, but I mean, a 5070 Ti is like 1440p ultra everything graphics card. So I think I would say it's worth it, but like, you don't have to do that. The 5060 Ti, especially if you have the 16 gig model, is still really good, but they aren't close in performance to be asking that. I'm still jacking a 4070 Ti Super. I mean, the 4070 Ti Super is still really good too. Yeah. You don't have to say it like you have a retro graphics card. Like, I know in today's world, the 4070 Ti Super sounds kind of old, especially to the young builders. But yeah, we know that that's still a monster GPU. I'm rocking a GTX 970. What up? Like I said, monster. Don't clip that. That was slightly joking. I'm glad that you have a 970, but I think the days of calling that one a monster are behind us. Okay, let's get our Silverstone FLP 03. I'm just now realizing that this matches perfectly with my mouse of choice for the day. Let's check out what this back panel looks like. See what type of cable management we're gonna have to deal with tonight. Radeon Vega 8 graphics carrying my laptop right now. Nice. All right, here's what we got. Oh, now's the time, by the way. Now is the last time that I'm gonna have to move the camera for the stream. I apologize for wrong way. Camera wiggle numero dos. It's gonna be wiggling for a while. Yeah, that's a lot of wiggle. I can't even keep the PC in the frame. Sorry about the camera wiggle. But this is the back of the Silverstone FLP 02 or 03. Looks like we got a bundle of cables over here. How many cameras do you have? 3. The 2 you're looking at now, and that one. But this one I can do whatever I want with it. Check that out, man. We got some serious technology. I guess we could just start calling this the Griffin cam, even though Griffin's not in the room right now. He went back to my office to chill. I don't think he likes when I'm talking loudly, but well, yeah, we got 3 cameras in here. What kind of cameras are they? Well, remember, we are in the office. This is not my house. So this is the high quality production for the YouTube videos. Both of these are Sony FX 30s, not the 3s. The 3s are beyond my pay grade. These are both the FX30s, which are still really, really good video cameras. And then that one that's controllable. This is the OBSBot Tail 2, which is by far my favorite camera because I can do whatever I want with it. OBSBot Tail 2 and 2 Sony FX30s. We have 3 FX30s in the building. That's just our main camera that we use for YouTube. But we leave these 2 for shooting A-roll on the live streams. Those are big word cameras. I agree. Okay, all right, so we got all this action. Just a basic bundle of wires, SATA, front panel, USB-C. Wait, what? What the? Hold on. Hold. What the? Okay, consider me extremely confused. Oh my God. What? Dude, I might need to zoom in again. What? This is labeled front panel? And these are front panel connectors, but these aren't labeled. What? No, this is not audio. HD audio is over here. What? What? Brother, I'm so confused. Why? What are these for? These aren't labeled. These are like the traditional like HD LEDs, the power button, positive, negative, the reset switch, the power. What? Why do we have this? I'm so confused. What is the purpose of that? That's wild. I'm not gonna plug that in. I'm gonna plug in the other one. Get out the instructions. Does anybody know off the top of their head? Maybe if the layout isn't standard? No, the front panel is not the HD audio. We have HD audio. Oh, look at that. We have an extra 5 1/4 inch cover. Zip ties. Oh, look at this. Check this out. All right, let me snatch those. Look. That's legit, man. We got the keys. We got the keys for the locking the PC. That's awesome. Now, I don't know why we have 2 sets of front panel connectors. Tough, yeah, exactly. All right, let's just start plugging stuff in. We'll figure it out as we go. Shall we? All right. We got standoffs everywhere. Motherboard, dude, I can already tell this is gonna look beautiful. Oh, it's a little tight though. Oh, this is a little crammed with this huge GPU. Oh man, dude, I gotta stand up for this. This is already feeling a little crammed in here. Actually, it's just this fan. Fan's in the way. Sorry if you saw the bald spot. There we go. Oh, I don't love the feel of building already. I just felt like this IO panel is like right up against this fan, the rear fan. This is extremely crowded already. I just started. That's a little concerning. Bald spot in high def. Yeah, you guys have never seen the bald spot with this many pixels. This is way more bald spot pixels than what you guys are used to. Sorry about that. Or you're welcome. I'm not exactly sure how we feel about it, but either one. How old is Papa Zach? I'll let the chat answer that one, man. It's rude to give your own age. It's better to let other people. Oh, why did I not pour this on my perfect magnetic screw? Oh, I'm absolute amateur. I am not used to having this luxury. Oh my God, look at that. I am not used to this luxury at all. 43? 89. Guys, I don't see a single number under 30. What? 26? That's close. It's very close. That's probably the closest I've seen. 19, also close. Yeah. Okay, so some of you know what you're talking about. 25, yep. 28, that's getting up there. 22, 24. Yeah, you guys are real close. Yeah. 24, yep. You guys are right there. Yep. 34. 34 is how old I am. So you guys were really close. I appreciate that. Thank you. Shout out to everybody that said over 35. You are now banned. You can hear me, but the mods banned you, so. You can't talk anymore because you're banned. Goodbye. What was that? Jawam Gaming again with the $10 super chat says, I have a 9600X, 32 gigs DDR5, 1 terabyte, 3070 Ti, X870, bunch of other stuff. I enjoy the PC a lot and I'm curious what to upgrade when I'm ready. Definitely the GPU, 100%. The 3070 Ti can still kick it now. But the rest of your system is like extremely updated. 9600X, 32 gigs DDR5, X870 motherboard. The only thing that's like kind of behind everything is just the GPU. But the 3070 Ti does not need upgraded like right away. That's still a good card, but it's the oldest thing in your build. I would upgrade that to like a 5070 Ti, 5070. You guys didn't get banned? Does he read YouTube chat? Dude, I am doing nothing but reading chat now. Why not a white motherboard? Because this build has this. Or this case. This is what the aesthetics of the build are gonna look like. Just like that. We're not paying for aesthetics on this one, man. It is all gonna be hidden. Sleeper. Yeah, it's a sleeper build, man. All right, I need to install like parts now. You guys are distracting me big time. We gotta make some progress here. Not gonna lie, I don't like that. Well, it's a sleeper build. I mean, I prefer my tempered glass side panels as well, but I don't know how the retro case would look with the tempered glass side panel. That might be a little funky. Oh, I just lost the screw. Hopefully Griffin doesn't eat that. What happened in 5 minutes of building the PC? I mean, that was probably like 3 minutes ago. So yeah, in about 2 minutes, I'll be done. I don't think you realize how quick these go. These builds are very easy, no problems, super quick. What's better, the RX 570, 8 gig, or RX 580, 4 gig? That's a good question for 2026, honestly. It definitely used to be the 580, but I feel like in a lot of games, I mean, these are two very budget graphics cards at this point. Legendary, but old budget graphics cards at this point. I feel like the 4 gig would be like extremely limiting, so I actually don't know the answer to that. That's a good question. I feel like the answer might have changed over the last few years as more and more games need more VRAM. Honestly, I could build that PC in like a second. Yeah, this is easy, man. I'm like 3 minutes in. Does he ever read Twitch chat? That you still raged me, but like I know it's rage bait. I would consider that unsuccessful rage bait. Slightly successful. Dude, I'm heated. I don't know why that irks me, but like, dude, like, yeah, that was a good rage bait. I'll give you a point for that one. Well done. Well done. Hello from Spain. Hello. Thank you for tuning in from Spain. Okay. Why don't you just call that PC the Y2K PC? Because we have another name for it. It's a little bit more interesting than Y2K build. It's BBZ. Okay. How about I do the naming? You guys can help with everything else. I'll handle that department. I got the names, man. I am really good at picking easy, appropriate names, non-controversial names. Like that's kind of my specialty, man. Just let me finish building this BBZ, and you guys don't worry about the name of this build. All right, I got it. ZTG, Zach's the GOAT. I like that. Humbly, thank you. What driving sims do you play? Dude, I had a big iRacing, not big. I had a short, intense iRacing phase. I loved it. Dude, I got an itch just thinking about it. Maybe for like 2 weeks, I was playing iRacing every night. And I was like trying to like improve my rankings and whatnot. It was really fun. The problem with iRacing for me is like you got to go all in. Like you got to practice the tracks. The track schedule is constantly rotating. You know, you gotta practice. You know, before you can't go out there racing and running into people. I loved it when I was playing, but oh my god, Scott. With the 25 tier 1 gifted subs, my goodness. Thank you very much. Scott says top of the morning. Actually, he says top to the morning. Is that a thing? Top to the morning? Takes commitment? Yeah, exactly. Top to the morning, Scott. I don't know if I've heard of that saying before. I thought it was top of the morning. What? But yeah, top to the morning, my guy. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, other than iRacing, which I'm not currently playing, if I want another real sim, I'll play Assetto. Just Assetto Corsa, like the regular one with mods. I like Beam. Beam is a good one. My kids and I drive on Beam. But then I also like F1. F1 25 is fun. I know that's not like a real sim, but I like Formula 1. And I like the game of F1. So. All right, I'm going to plug in this one front panel connector and just pretend that those other weird front panel connectors don't exist. I'll just find a spot to hide those, and hopefully the front panel connectors work. No idea. I guess we'll find out. No idea why we have two. 1 minute left? Yeah, dude, that's easy. This whole build will be done in like, I don't even need a minute, probably 30 seconds. This whole thing will be done. No problem. What's a good game for uncoordinated people? I wouldn't know. Sorry. I don't know, man. I do need some sort of game recommendations though. So, I haven't told you guys this yet. I don't know if we had a video go live where I said this yet. We might have in the last day or two. I got a Steam machine on the way. It's not here yet, on the way. So I need to give a proper shout out to the, hold on, let me find it. The mobile game. Dude, I promise this is not an ad. An actual shout out is necessary. To the mobile game, one map, never ending battle royale. Does anybody play that? How many people play one map, never ending battle royale? So what happened was they did what we did. Their like development crew over there, they all signed up for the Steam machine, like the wish list, and they actually got accepted too many times. So one of them emailed me after he saw my video talking about how like I'm on the wish list and I don't have a Steam machine yet. One of them emailed me and was like, hey man, I got an extra wish list for you. Do you want it? Brother, yes. So, you know, scams happen all the time. So like I can't just like give somebody from my email inbox money, you know, that would be dumb. So I told him, I was like, if there's a way that we can transact on this where nobody gets scammed, I'm down. And he just bought it and shipped it straight here to the studio. He's like, just pay me whenever it arrives. I was like, brother, thank you. Once again, that was one of the developers or the owner, I'm not sure, at one map, never ending battle royale, a mobile game where there's just one map. Everyone just joins the same battle royale and it can be like hundreds or thousands of people into one battle royale game. It actually looks pretty cool. I haven't played it, but shout out to them, man. They actually are hooking your boy up. So my Steam machine gets here in a couple days. I can't wait. Thanks to that guy. That was very nice of him. Sounds like an ad. Dude, he got me a Steam machine. Of course. Dude, come on, man. I'll give somebody a shout out for giving me a Steam machine. That's, is that not worth it? Come on now. He did not ask for a shout out, by the way. I will happily give him a shout out. No, just to be clear, he did not ask. I emailed him this morning. I was like, hey man, what should I shout out? And he just told me about the game. Very worth it. That's what I thought too, man. Very worth it. Big biceps, Zach. I like that one. That'll work. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What's the game called? Dude, I got you, man. It's a long name, which is why I keep having to pull it up. One map, never ending battle royale. Bald beauty, Zach. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's stick to the big biceps, Zach. I like that one. That one will work. That one won't get you banned. You guys gotta be careful with the BBZ acronyms, man. You could get banned around here. Beautiful beard, Zach. I appreciate it, but I know you're just being nice. I don't have a big, beautiful beard, unfortunately. This is as good as a beard that I think my genetics will allow for. I don't hate my beard, but I would not use the word big when describing. It's about all I can do, man. Big back, Zach. I do have a decent back. I think back is my strong suit, physique wise, so that would make sense too. Head full of hair, Zach. Well, that doesn't really spell BBZ, but I like it. Other than the bald spot, full head of hair. I agree. Zach, do you cuss? I do, but I try not to on these streams. You never know who's watching. Killer Cat with the 300 biddy says, watched your short earlier about the hot spots on the 50 series cards. Happy to report my 5080 maxed out at only 84 degrees. Very nice. Very nice. I'm sure that's reassuring. I have not tested my 5090 at home. I'm gonna do that this weekend. I want to see what my hotspot. I don't want to test it. I'm nervous. My temps are fine, but I have never tested my hotspot, so I'm a little nervous about that. We'll see. You better make the Gabe Cube your next daily driver. No, so we're actually gonna keep the Steam machine here in the office. So if you guys are following me on IG, remember, I'm like vlogging on IG stories every day. I'm always posting pictures about what I'm up to on IG stories. You would know if you follow that not only did I score an insanely exclusive Costco membership yesterday, but I went to Costco after I got the member during this process, and I got a new TV here for the office because of the Steam machine. So after that guy from One Map Never Ending Battle Royale sent me the Steam machine, I immediately went to get a Costco membership, and then we got the TV for the lobby, so we're ready to go. I got that thing mounted up yesterday, and we're gonna have the Steam machine in the lobby, which is gonna be pretty cool, man. I'm excited. So we gotta find like some quick 1v1 games and things that we could play like real quickly before going home for the night, or like on your lunch break or something. We gotta find some good 1v1 games. I'm excited. Budget Baller Zach, yeah, that's a classic. That'll work. Okay. All right, we gotta stay focused on the BBZ here. Everything is plugged in, other than, again, I don't know what these are for, but it's all good. I think we'll be okay. Oh, I like how they have zip tie mounts on the underside. That's pretty cool. I do anticipate that we're gonna have to remove this hard drive cage because of the beefy 1200 watt power supply. So let's do that. I don't think that's gonna fit. It might, but it'll be cramped. And we definitely don't need this, so we might as well remove it. Costco membership is a good investment. It's actually much cheaper for businesses. I thought I saw, I could be wrong. I thought I saw that's like $160 a year. Is that right? For like most people? But for businesses, it was $65. That's a pretty good discount. We got the Costco business membership. Is that yearly? Hope that's not monthly. Killer deal? Yeah. It's cheaper for people? Well, I definitely saw like $160 for people. Dude, I'm not paying $65 a month, am I? It's yearly? Yeah. There's no way it would cost $65 a year or a month. Annual. It's all annual. Well, now I am questioning, why is the business cheaper? I feel like business, they would charge us extra. I don't know. Painful with the 300 biddies says, I tried sending what the cables are without bits. Sorry. The two front panel hookups are for front and top. Front panel should be the solid, large connector, and the separate ones are for the switches and the lights on top. Oh. But they're not labeled. Where do they go? They're not labeled. I'm confused. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. My mic's not gonna be muted when I come back. We're good to go. Act like he's muted, bro. That's sad. That's just sad. Camera's off. Oh man, my bad. All right, let's get that out of here. We don't need that. And then let's get rid of some of these twist ties and start replacing with zip tie. Because we don't like twist ties around here. Is he talking? Question mark. Stream is lagging. Sounds like a PC issue, man. All right. Where can this go? Can that go that far? Yeah. Okay, that looks good. We're gonna do a little bit of cable management before we get this power supply in here. I think Bicep Zach is muted. Does he do giveaways? Stop. The Kaiser with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Anonymous with the $5 dono says, hey Zach, keeping this brief. Upgrading from a pre-built with the 6500 XT. 16 gigs of DDR4 and a Ryzen 5 5500. For my next build, I have a 5800 X3D. Should I upgrade my motherboard? MSI Pro B550 Wi-Fi. Good question. Yeah, with a 5800 X3D, you really should have a high-end motherboard, in my opinion. If you already have the MSI Pro B550, I would try it. It's not like it's gonna like blow it up. I would try it, do some diagnostics, see if it is like thermal throttling or having stability issues or anything. And it might be good enough. You can't really, I can't answer that one off the top of my head. I know that is a somewhat more budget motherboard. But since you already have it, I mean, my opinion would be you might as well try it, right? Who's your favorite Formula One driver? I do like Max. I would say if I had to, I'm not a huge fan of any one team or driver. I would say if I had to pick a driver, it would be Max. But if I had to pick a team, it would be Ferrari. I'm just not a diehard fan yet. I love Formula One, but I just like watching it. The thing I root for in Formula One is just different people winning races and teams. That is what I root for. I do not want to watch a season where it's just the same team or the same driver constantly winning. Like, as long as that's not happening, then I'm good. I just hate when it's so dominant and so predictable. Antonelli has done really well this year. He has, but it was what I was just saying. It was looking like Mercedes is gonna make this for a very boring year. Like those first couple races, man, that Mercedes car looked unstoppable. But thankfully, over the last few weeks, now that Ferrari car is definitely looking really good, or at least competitive. So it's, for me, it's become interesting again. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I just don't want it to be predictable. Who do you think will win in Spa? Well, is Spa next? I'm not tracking the schedule. Is Spa the next race? All right, that looks pretty good. Yeah, it's next. Well, Max is probably the best driver of Spa, right? Max is really, really good at Spa. But I don't think his car is good enough, even though he is probably better than everybody racing there. I don't know, man. I don't think his car is good enough. We'll see. Lando got a 10 grid penalty, really? Yeah, I'm not in the weeds of... This year, I haven't been following Formula One as closely as I was. Like, I've watched every race. Not live, but I've caught up and watched every race so far. But I have not been watching, like, midweek Formula One content. I guess I'm just too busy right now. So I always get my updates of what happens during the week, during the actual race. That's about all I'm watching. Sometimes I watch qualifying, but... I would, the thing I'm rooting for the most right now, out of anything Formula One, is that Red Bull actually develops their car and gets Max into the conversation again. Because, I mean, my opinion is, I think, I'm not a Formula One expert. I think Max is still the best driver. But he's just clearly in a very, very bad car right now. So I would like to see him in a good car. That is what I'm rooting for right now. And I don't want him to leave Formula One. I'm afraid that he will be in actually, let's go this camera. I'm afraid that he will be in a bad car for too long and he'll quit. And he'll go do something else. I need power supply screws. Where would I find them? Probably in this guy. Oh my God, maybe not. Hello? Oh, there's one. Can I get, oh, there's two. 3. Oh, look at that, 4. Bang, let's go. I did see a screw drop. Yeah, I actually did. I know you guys troll about this all the time, but I did actually drop a screw earlier. He's just pressuring Red Bull. I don't think he is. I think he's actually just genuinely fed up with it. Like, I would have believed that at the beginning of the year. But like, I think Max just legitimately is fed up. He probably knows, or at least thinks, that he is still the best driver on the grid, and he can't showcase his skills because he is in a superior car, or a inferior car. I feel like that's what's going on right now. When did you start watching? I watched all of last season. Right? Oh, no, it was just last season. It was at the beginning of last season. I'm a new Formula One fan. Yeah, I started watching, or no, it was 2 seasons ago. I think it was 2 seasons ago now. I forget, you guys know. It was happening in real time during these streams. It was at the Imola race, either 1 or 2 years ago. I forget. But yeah, I'm a new Formula One fan. When did we start building? I need water. I just. UFC is a bad subject to talk about? Oh, brother. How many people here were watching the McGregor fight when it happened? Oh my God. That, oh my God, dude. That was awful. We don't talk about that fight? I had multiple people messaging me because I was on IG story. I didn't say, like, not to defend myself, but I didn't say anything positive about McGregor. Like, I'm a big McGregor fan or anything. I was just super pumped for a McGregor fight. And I just posted on IG just like a standard, like, I can't believe we have another McGregor fight. I thought we were over. I was never saying like I was a big fan of him or anything, or like I support his personal decisions. I had multiple people like DMing me like, bro, I've been watching you for years, but since you're a McGregor fan, I gotta unfollow. I had multiple people unfollow just because I was hyped up about a McGregor fight. They were right. I shouldn't have been hyped. That was an awful, awful night to be hyped for, but it is what it is, man. People be like that at some time, like, dude, I just wanted to see some blood. That's what I was hyped for. I wanted to see a knockout. I'm not saying that since I'm watching a McGregor fight, I support all of McGregor's personal decisions. I'm not saying that. I just wanted to watch him fight, man. Do you follow the World Cup? A little bit. I mean, I was a lot when the US was in it, but I'll watch the final match on Sunday. That Patty headlock, that was dope. Yeah, the Patty fight was sick. It was it's bittersweet because I want to see a bloodbath. When I'm watching UFC, I want to see a bloodbath. I want to see like a hardcore, like to the death almost fight. Patty fight was over in like a minute, but it was oh man, such a dominant victory. That was pretty wild. It was crazy, like when you were watching it, like dude, this fight's over already. This is crazy. Bro sat on his head. He did, man. The padlock. The padlock got him. All right, I'm just plugging in some CPU connectors. I'm gonna plug in one of the 4+4s. We don't need both. Might decide to add the other 4+4 later, but for now we're okay. What was your first GPU? I don't remember the model, but I do remember my first GPU. It had 32 megabytes of VRAM. Like, this was at a point in time where I was not old enough or smart enough to like be tracking GPU model names like I am today. Like, I had no idea what the different models were or anything. Back then, for games, like, the biggest thing to look at was how much VRAM it had. And if your card had enough VRAM, you were probably good enough to play the game. That's just kind of how it was back then. But yeah, I searched high and low for a used 32 megabyte GPU and I finally found one. I think I paid like $20 for it. I don't remember what the model was though. I wish I did. What if I want the boxes and not the wall art? For a BBZ, you just don't have that choice, sorry. You could take the boxes out, but they're all cut up. We make the wall art before we sell the BBZ, so sorry. $20 was a lot back then, huh? Bro, don't try to make me sound like a boomer. I mean, don't get me wrong. $20 back then was some good money, but like not in the way that you're trying to make it seem. In the 60s? Come on, man. I don't like the age jokes. I don't like that we're at the point where you guys think that like I'm ready for age jokes. Like I get with older people, you make age jokes like that. That's what you talk about. You talk about how old they are, but like, come on, man. I don't think we're there yet. That's outrageous. Oh, we're there? Come on, man. I mean, we're building PCs. We're drinking some beer. We're running a business. We're trying to get that dad life dialed in. Like, I don't know, man. I don't really feel old. Actually, after saying all that was a kind of old thing to say. I just don't feel old, man. Other than my back. Other than my back. That feels old. That one's legit. All right, let's just bundle all of this together, shall we? What's your favorite GPU? I've been asked this before. I don't think I have a solid answer. My favorite GPU. I'm trying to think. You know, I think my answer to this, I don't remember what it used to be, but I feel like it's changed. Because it did not feel that monumental. But when NVIDIA flew me out to their headquarters years ago, we were there the day that the 2080 Super launched. Yeah, 2080 Super. Yeah, some of you are tracking. Jensen gave me a 2080 Super. That it's in the room next door. He gave me that 2080 Super. And like that was back when like NVIDIA cared about gamers. It didn't feel I mean, it felt significant because it's like Jensen. But like Jensen, he was not the Jensen that the whole world knows today. Like that was back when like us super nerds and enthusiasts, we all like knew about Jensen, but like now the whole world knows about Jensen. That was way before that. And like it's kind of sad because it's like, dude, he ate lunch with us. We were like asking him questions about like which PC hardware YouTube channels he watches, and like he could answer any question about the graphics cards like right away. Like he made time for us. I mean, he's obviously a super busy guy. But like that day, like that would never happen now. You know, like gaming is such an insignificant part of the company of NVIDIA. So like, I don't know, that graphics card is like pretty, like monumental. It's just, things will never be like that again, probably, you know? Maybe that's my favorite. I think it broke though. I can't remember if it broke. We've had it on display for so long. Pretty sure we put it on display originally because it broke, but I actually don't remember. We should fire that up. You met him before he became famous? I mean, he was famous within our community, but yeah, nobody from the outside world knew at that point. Which card I had an ad? Dude, I hope that's rage bait. I'm not repeating that whole story. No way. Sorry. If that's not rage bait, then I apologize. Well, the stream will be up on the YouTube channel. We actually had ads. Damn. Sorry. I should not have said all of that. I try not to say the good stuff during the ad break. I did not see that ad break go through. My fault. It was a deep story about my relationship with Jensen. Oh, I've been throwing away zip ties. We're not going to be able to count today. Sorry. I'm already committed. My bad. My fault. We're not going to be able to do that today. Just dig in the trash? Brother, no way. We got a lot of stuff in there. Are you into retro emulation? I go through phases. Like right now, I'm in like a weird like no retro, or I really like retro games. I really resonate with retro games, not because I was a big gamer back then or like played the retro games when they were, it's not nostalgia for me. It's just retro games just hit differently. Like, there's no microtransactions. There's no like pop-ups. There's no updates, you know? Like, retro games were just designed completely differently, where as soon as you fire up a retro game, you just play it. You know? You don't have the exclamation point notifications on every single menu. You know, there's no store. Like, retro games they just hit differently. And like, I'm at the point where like, I don't invest time into any single game anymore. So like when I game, I want a game. Like I want a game right away. That's one of the things I like about Helldivers is you just pick a destination and you just drop, you know, you just dive. You just start playing right away. Yeah, I like retro games for that, but I haven't been doing any like emulation or anything. I've been just playing like retro style games on Steam. But I definitely go through phases of firing up like the handheld consoles, and you know I have a PC dedicated to Batocera, which is an operating system for retro gaming. I really love that. I got to make a video on that at some point. I just haven't been doing that lately. Your mic's muted. Just install the AIO. We're over it. We're just over it, man. That rage bait was bad 3 hours ago, or 4.5 minutes ago. It's still not good, man. We're almost done. Drink a beer? No, I gotta stop. I gotta stop, man. I gotta be responsible. All right, let's install this AIO, shall we? Switch the camera? Yeah, I'll switch the camera for the AIO install. I got you. Don't worry. What do you do after the stream? Well, when I'm home, I just go and lay down. I can never fall asleep like right after a stream. I'm just like, I'm too hyped up, man. I know like, I know we try to keep these streams chill, but like mentally I'm hyped up. So I just go lay down, watch something for like an hour, and then I pass out. But now I'm in the studio, so I'm gonna have to wait here, sober up, maybe do a late night walk with Griffin or something, because Griffin's here. And then I'll go home and pass out. It's gonna be a late night. Why is the PC not on? Well, we don't have an AIO yet, or a GPU. What case is that? It is the Silverstone FLP03. What's your dream car? I don't know. I don't have like a dream car model. Sorry, I know that my face is getting blocked here, but we just gotta install stuff at this point, man. Actually, I'm not ready yet. I have to do this. I don't think I've ever had like an actual dream car model, but like my dream style of car is just like a Batmobile. I just want like a super fast, low to the ground, completely blacked out car. I don't exactly know which one. I really like my Audi S5 because it's black and it almost achieves that. It's not quite like Batmobile status, but the Audi S5 that I got earlier this year is very, very fun. I love the car. So that will definitely keep me happy for a while, or hopefully keeps me happy for a while. All right, just gonna feed some cables through here to the back. I got my AIO here. I'm gonna have to angle this because of this GPU sag bracket. This whole thing is like the contraption for the GPU sag bracket. Dude, this is a good angle right now. That looks good. This looks high production value. We could fit a 360 in here, just so you know. Again, I already explained why, but we already had this 240, the Kraken 240 Plus, so that's why we're using it. Yeah, we're just gonna put it like that. But this could do a 360 if you really wanted to. But I think this 240 would be fine. Best angle? Dude, I think so. This looks like some serious production quality for a live stream. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta stand up. Don't be looking at my thighs. I see him peeking through. Don't. Come on, man. How hard was it for your employees to find new housing? I don't think difficult. I mean, it's work, but like, I don't think they particularly struggled with it. We found out, it was actually like, the whole process was much quicker than we anticipated. We locked in a deal, like I think back in March on this place. And we found out, like we thought the renovations were gonna take a while. We found out, I think 2.5 weeks before our move-in date of when our move-in date was gonna be. So all my employees, we had 2.5 weeks to pack everything up in Pittsburgh, both their houses and the studio, and then move down here. So all of that happened in 2.5 weeks. We thought it was gonna be like a month or so. So that was quick. I remember some of their faces when I told them like the move-in date, and like they were like, oh my God. But I mean, I don't think it was insanely difficult. How's the family accommodating to the new house? Dude, we just hit the jackpot in terms of the neighborhood. So, you know, it was actually CJ's birthday yesterday. So I have a 6 and a 5-year-old now, 5 and a 6-year-old. Our entire like little section of the neighborhood, everybody has kids around that age. So like my kids' friends are just running in and out of the house or our garage or our backyard, like all day, every day. Like I didn't grow up in a neighborhood like that. They probably have no idea how good they have it now, but it is awesome. They just instantly have a ton of friends. All the parents are cool, you know, like last Friday, all of the kids were out front playing. And I was just like out there drinking a beer with my neighbor, just talking about dad life, business and whatnot. It's really good, man. We hit the jackpot, man. It's awesome. We have a very, very good neighborhood. Holy vibe, exactly. It's better than I could have even wished for. Really happy with it. Flex your PC on the parents? I don't think any of them care. Well, one of them probably does, but I don't think they care a whole lot. All right, so now we're gonna plug in this contraption. This is the one thing I don't really like about NZXT AIOs. There's always a ton of connections. So this is what plugs into the AIO pump, and then you plug this into the CPU cooler fan header. You plug this into the USB 2.0 connector on the motherboard. That way you can use NZXT cam software. And you also plug into SATA power. This one I don't think I need. Or maybe I do. Oh, I do. And then this one, look at this. This is the one thing NZXT has not figured this out yet. They overcomplicate this a lot. Then this one plugs into whatever proprietary connector this is. That seems like nonsense. And then this plugs into the fans that are installed on the radiator. So we just have, like, my build was perfectly cable managed, but now I'm gonna plug this thing in and it's all just about to be ruined because we're just gonna have cables everywhere because of this thing. These NZXT AIOs look really good, but it's, I don't know why they overcomplicate the cable part of their AIOs. You do not need to use it. Yeah, we wouldn't need to use it, but if we do, then all the fans are synced up into one header. Like, I want to use it because I want the functionality. But yeah, we would not need to use that one fan header. We got to use this whole bundle though. And now I got to like feed all these connectors through here, and this is a pretty tight case, so we're probably gonna have some problems. We might have some regrets actually that I didn't do this beforehand. Don't forget to peel the plastic off the AIO. I'll try not to. All sorts of cables here. I'm just we got a much better camera angle here. I'm just feeding all of these cables that I just showed you up and under. See how the AIO is right here? I gotta get these to the back side of the motherboard so I can cable manage and plug stuff in back there. But it's really difficult because this is a micro ATX. It's a tighter case than normal. So I'm just feeding all of those cables through. That way, by the time I do plug in or connect this AIO, all of those cables are up there already. And that's just gonna go like that. And then I don't have to worry about those cables. So we will do that now that I routed all those. So this is the AIO here. I'm gonna get these screws out so I can mount this onto. Oh, I just dropped the screw. I need that. That's actually what I need right there. I gotta get these thumb screws out. Zach, you would have been very upset with my cable management. I am not a cable management slob. I know I talk about cable management a lot, but like, I don't judge people's cable management, and I am not particularly a good cable manager myself. I tried. I try cable managing because this is gonna go to for the BBZs. This is gonna go to a customer. But I don't feel like I'm a good cable manager. Gerard with the $10 super chat says, I bought my wife a pre-built with an i5-14400 and a 5060, 16 gigs of DDR5. I swapped her GPU for a 9060 16 gig. Is it worth putting another 16 gigs of RAM in it? Or will I be fine with 16? Both. You will be fine, but if you do it, it will be worth it. It just depends on if you want to spend the money, man. You don't have to. Most games can run with 16 gigs of RAM. You'll be fine. It just depends if you want to spend the money or not. If you are on the fence about it, then I would just enjoy the PC as is and see if you need more RAM. But it's not a huge deal. Okay. All right, so I just removed that plastic thing. So this is the pre-installed thermal paste. I got no cable slack here because I already routed all those cables, like I showed you. I want the tubes on the bottom because that's just how the NZXT is configured, the AIO. And I'm gonna push that down over top of all 4 of those standoffs, and I'm gonna use these thumb screws, and I'm going to hand tighten all of these before I start using my screwdriver and cranking these things down. We want to get these all started here. You use the pre-installed paste? I usually do. I have maintained that style for pretty much my entire PC building career. I have removed the pre-installed thermal paste and used better stuff before, especially when you guys encourage me to. But like at the end of the day, like this is fine. You can min-max the thermal paste if you want to, but it is not necessary. Where'd my screwdriver go? All right. So now that those are thumb or hand tightened, now I'm gonna go in a star pattern and just evenly start cranking these down. Fox Shade with the $10 super chat says, I have a Mac Mini M4 with 16 gigs of RAM and a 512 SSD. I got it for $200. I was wondering, is it safe for me to just open the Mac Mini and have fun with it? You think I should do that or no? I don't know why you would open a Mac Mini. I mean, you got an insane deal if you got an M4 Mac Mini for $200. That's absolutely incredible. I would not be tempted to open it up. I would just be tempted to use it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you would gain out of opening up your Mac M4. Personally, I would just use it. Okay. All right, that's all plugged in. AIO looks good. Now we just gotta plug in all of these AIO look at all this. So first thing we can do is we got SATA power. Remember, that's why I plugged in a SATA power connector for our modular power supply, because I knew this was SATA power. That way we have that. That's ready to go. We can just stuff that in there. Now we have this little contraption, which is kind of like a little daisy chain or a connector for our two fans that are installed into our radiator. We're gonna plug that in. That way they're all synced up and good to go and can be controlled with the NZXT CAM software. And now we gotta plug in this USB 2.0 connector into the motherboard, because this is how the NZXT CAM software communicates with our AIO and our fan. So we will plug that in. Boom. Now, everything is... Okay, I dropped other screws. Or one other screw. My bad. Now everything's connected, but now we have to like somehow like do something with all of these cables, which just looks a little obnoxious. I think you broke it? No, when I dropped screws like 10 minutes ago, I thought it was more than one. When I dropped the thumb screw, I thought there was more than one, but I didn't bother looking. I probably should have. All right. Man, it's been a day. I forgot it was even Thirsty Thursday until I got the notification. This is amazing. Thirsty Thursday lined up perfectly with my birthday. Happy birthday, man. Sleeping ain't for me. No time to sleep, man. You gotta be tuned into Thirsty Thursday. How you liking Texas? I really like it. I really like it. Is this a sleeper build? I mean, it's in a sleeper case. There's no tempered glass side panel, so you're just gonna see a retro case and you're gonna have no idea what's inside. So it's kind of sleeper, but at the same time, it's a brand new retro case. So like anybody that's a PC enthusiast is gonna know that this is an FLP03. And most people that buy FLP03s are gonna put good hardware in there. So I don't know how effective it is at being a sleeper build, but it's gonna look cool. It's gonna look cool. It's gonna perform like a beast. We have if you join late, we have a Core Ultra 7 270K plus. 16 gigs of DDR5, a 1 terabyte Gen 4 SSD. And I am about to install a 5070 Ti. All right, I think we're good, man. I think we're ready. That's what it looks like. So right now it looks really good. It's just all black components in there. That looks sick. But like I said, the aesthetics of this 5070 Ti aren't absolutely amazing. You know, by itself, I think this is a good looking GPU, but it's gonna kind of throw off the aesthetics. But again, we're not gonna be able to see them. I'm not a huge fan of how this card looks. How much would this build cost? I think I wrote down on average, it would be like a 22, 23, actually with tax, probably like 24. $22 to $2,400 PC if you just bought all the parts like today. Obviously, we got some deals and brands sent us some of the parts. This was the craziest deal of them all. This is the Zotac Solid 5070 Ti that Sam here at the office sniped for $820, which, if you're following the PC hardware market, you will know that that is a crazy price for a 5070 Ti. Crazy price. And it's a small form factor edition. So it's not, that's actually really, really small. The small form factor editions of the RTX cards, a lot of it is just the width. There's certain like dimensions they have to follow. But one of the big ones is the width. And yeah, I mean, that is super tiny for an extremely powerful 5070 Ti, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, I mean, the card looks okay by itself. It's just, you know, I think you guys know I'd like to take my aesthetics a little seriously. And this card is just really hard to build a PC around because this is like such a unique color. They're like, this is like bronze. And there's some like light brown. It's just really hard. Like in here, it's actually, that's gonna look a little bit better than I was assuming. But it's like, we got beige, we got bronze. It's gonna look a little funky, but it's all good. It's all good. Wit Kid with the $10 super chat says 5800 X3D, 4080 Super, 32 gigs of RAM. Thoughts? Amazing. Great 1440p PC. You're good to go. Don't upgrade. JX with the super chat. I'm currently running a 7600X 16 gig 9060 XT, but it's in a 7-year-old PC case. Do you recommend a changing case? And is the 7600X a good pair? Yeah, that's a fantastic pair. If you want to upgrade your case, go ahead. Cases don't really like go bad in 7 years. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. But no, that's a perfect combination. Yeah, you're good to go on that. I can't tell if they're stickers or not. Maybe. I don't think so. No, I don't think that's a sticker. No, that's the real deal. Okay. Do I have any more plastic? I think I got it all. All right, we're good. All right, this is gonna be a little tough because as you can see, this is not going to fit. This is the GPU sag bracket assembly. So there's a sag bracket on the back side of here, which can move. We're gonna have to loosen that for sure. But we can also go up or down with it here, which, yeah, we should probably start with that. Oh, I can just take the whole thing off. Okay. Wait, how does this even work? Wait. Okay. All right, I see. So this is the sag bracket. So we're gonna wanna loosen this up. I think I just wanna slide it all the way over here. I'm not gonna tighten it for now. Yeah. All right. And then let's install the GPU with our little camera angle over here. So I'm gonna feed that through. Oh, nope. Skip a step. The PCIe brackets have to be removed first before you do anything else. That will not work. There we go. Oh, this is a new case. Yeah, this is the FLP03. Shout out to Silverstone for hooking your boy up. I already talked all about it, so I wasn't planning on... Oh my God, I still didn't remove it. I unscrewed them. I did not remove them. There we go. All right. Now we can install a graphics card. Yeah, this actually looks better. This looks better than I was anticipating. That brown, or the bronze, that doesn't look half bad. I like the look of that. I'm gonna press up as I'm installing, just to try to remove some of the... We're actually probably not gonna have a ton of sag, because this isn't a particularly heavy graphics card. It is 3 fam, but it's not crazy heavy. There is some sag though. Can you guys see the sag? That looks good. That looks good. That looks better than I thought it would. Not a ton of sag though, but we can fix that because we are going to install this sag bracket. And yeah, I can see that I need to, I'll leave that part loose. Let's dial in the height first. Yeah, this is cool. I mean, you have complete customization of where this sag bracket goes. That. So I can just tighten that at the perfect height. There we go. And then I can adjust that last thing I was showing you and tighten that down. Oh my God, I loosened it. Oh my God, righty tighty. There we go. Please remove the AIO plastic. We didn't get that far yet, man. Okay, boom. Now we definitely have no sag. That's looking good. And the last thing we got to do is plug in, well, one of the last things, the 12 volt high power connector. We're gonna plug that in, push it tight, get rid of the slack, and double and triple check that connector is all the way in there, because you guys know I do not love that thing. Now we can remove the AIO plastic. And that should be the entire build right there. The back, the cable management, not terrible. We got this, we got this, we got that. We got a little bit of bulge coming out with that shift power supply. Hopefully that's not a huge issue. Let's actually make sure that that closes. That's the one downside of the shift power supply, is not every case will have enough depth. This should be fine, but we're gonna be pressing down on it a little bit. Not every case can deal with the bulge of those power supply cables being right there. But looks like this one, I'm just pressing down a little bit here. They're sticking out, but not a concerning. Oh, actually, case isn't even in yet. I spoke too soon. Hold on. The bulge, yeah, exactly. The bulge. You should stream more? Should I just do more BBZs? I mean, we're at a 2 for 2 success rate for the BBZs selling. So like, no, not big bulge. No. We could just do more BBZs. I like the BBZ, man. I really like it because it just lets me build random PCs like this. It's not for a perfectly crafted YouTube video, or like it doesn't have to be budget. You know, I'll do some budget and affordable BBZs, but they don't have to be budget. I like the variety. They don't have to be like perfectly min-maxed components. Whenever brands have new components, they can send them to me and I'll just build them or use them for a BBZ build. I like it, man. I like it. All right. Well, it just turned on by itself. Kind of. Some parts of it. So we haven't figured out this whole... Is this what I have to press? Oh, no, it is on. It's just the rear fan. I never plugged in the rear fan. Oh, wait, I thought I did. Yeah, I plugged it in at the bottom. Why is that not working? I don't know about this front panel ordeal that we were talking about earlier. Okay, that works. That turned it off. Okay. Turns on. Wait, that didn't turn it on. So I gotta press and... Oh, you just gotta press and hold it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the rear fan is not spinning though. Everything else... Oh, the front fan's not spinning. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. All right, so we gotta fix that. So I did plug it in. I plugged it into the motherboard. But what I plugged in was, let me see if I can get a good angle for you guys. I plugged in the PWM connector of, it's really hard to show you. This is a built-in PWM hub for fans that comes pre-installed in the case. I didn't realize, now I'm remembering when I built in the FLP02, that there's actually a SATA power port on that hub. And I remember complaining about the FLP02 because that's such a weird spot to route a SATA power cable up. And we're already using the SATA power cable, so that's gonna be a tough route. Good thing I did not cable manage that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug in SATA. This is the SATA power for the NZXT AIO. That can be down here with that SATA connection. And then I have this excess SATA power. And I gotta route that all the way up and through. It's so weird routing a SATA power cable this high in a build. You just never see this. But I gotta route this up and through so I can plug it into our PWM hub. Neo with the $20 super chat says AM4 build 5900X, 7800 XT, 32 gigs of DDR4, Be Quiet 850. Good build, good build, good build. No question. Just listed off good PC parts. Yes, that looks like a good build. A 5900X and a 7800 XT. 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that's still a powerful DDR4 system, or a 1440p system. Well, DDR4 too, but yeah, that's still a really good build, man. That beer is definitely kicking in. I don't know, man. I think it faded away. I don't know what you're talking about. I think it faded away. All right, this is actually a really tough location to plug in SATA power. I think I can. All right, that's plugged in. I just plugged in SATA power to where I showed you. Now, hold on, before we install the back panel, let's make sure that what I did actually worked. What we're looking for is to make sure that this rear fan and the front fan starts spinning. Boom. We got it. Good to go, man. That looks good. You can customize the AIO screen to do whatever you want. Not just look at the reflection of my face. With the NZXT cam software, which we're not gonna do now because I'm not configuring Windows, but that's a wrap, man. That's a wrap. Looks good. We'll get that all configured. Sell it for BBZ numero tres. Does the case have a built-in temp reader? Yeah, I think that's what, I don't know all the features. I'm pretty sure that's what this LED can do. I'm not exactly sure which temp sensor it's monitoring. I have to look that up. Boot test, unfortunately, I don't have any sort of screen. I I need to get that portable monitor that I have at my house. I gotta get that over here, or get one of them over here. That way I can boot test these. Use the AIO screen. That would be cool. Stream idea. We build while maintaining a 0.18 blood alcohol content the entire time. That sounds awful, man. That sounds like an absolute terrible idea. I don't know what it feels like to be a 0.18, but that sounds pretty high. All right, that's it, man. That's it. BBZ numero tres is complete. Thank you guys for watching the first BBZ and the first live stream in the studio. If you guys missed the intro, feels like the 90s. I like it. If you guys missed the intro of this live stream, the whole reason I'm here in the office instead of my house is because I want to start having guests here on Thirsty Thursday. I just wanted to make sure that this was all set up and good to go. I feel like other than that one person that was having streaming issues, this was a big success. I think all went well. No real streaming hardware issues or anything. We do need to figure out how to get the mic, the shotgun microphone that's up here. We do got to figure out how to get that close to the RAM. That way our RAM ASMR is a little bit crispier. It was kind of weak. We got to figure out how to do that. Am I the guest for the next Thirsty Thursday? Now, I don't think I'll be able to land a guest by next week. Like I told you guys, the greatest technician of all time, he's already good to go. We just don't know when he's gonna come, but he's gonna be on a Thirsty Thursday one day. Now that I know that the stream is good to go, I'll start inviting some people, and we'll just see who can come here the quickest, man. Toasty Bros, yeah, I would have them down for sure. I would have almost every peak Andy, yeah. I will have almost every PC building content creator. I would like to have almost every PC building content. LTT is probably too busy, man. And that's a very, very long flight. Who not? I'll keep that to myself. The Poets, that'd be cool. I hung out with him at the Intel event a few months ago. He was cool. UFD, that's an even longer flight. And when he comes back to the States, he's gonna go back to Pittsburgh. He's probably not gonna come here. I probably won't see him for a long time, unfortunately. Meta PC, for sure. ETA Prime, dude, I would love to have him. I love ETA Prime. I'll text him. Yeah, I'm gonna text like pretty much every content creator that I know and just like start blasting out invites and seeing who wants to come. Carter, I would have Carter. Of course I would have Carter. Yeah, that'd be fun. How do you guys think Carter would do on a Thirsty Thursday live stream? Nerd on a budget? For sure. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be fun. KJ? I don't know him. I've never talked to him. Tech baddie? I would have a tech baddie. Yeah, I would have a tech baddie or two on Thirsty Thursday at some point. Yeah, I'd be down for that. You's got a drink? If they drink, I'll drink. I'm not gonna drink by myself. Well, maybe. Nah, it is Thirsty Thursday. Somebody's got to drink, right? Did I drink when Darnell was on the stream from the Steelers? No, I didn't. No, he didn't drink, so I didn't drink. Mr. Easter? That'd be fun. Will the wife approve? Yeah. Of most tech baddies, yeah. Chris Titus, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. I like him. I feel like he would be fun to, because what I want to do is like you know, I mean, the PC is going to be fun, but like the PC is not like the big event. The big event is like the guest. You know, they are far more important than the PC that we're going to be building. So like I'm just like looking forward to chatting it up and hanging out for 3 hours. Or I mean, it took me like what, 10 minutes to build this PC? It would be a nice like quick 10-minute conversation. That'd be fun. Burnt peanut? I don't think I'm at that level, man. I don't think I could get a hold of burnt peanut at this point. Any Steelers live in this area during the off season? I don't know. I have no idea. It's a good question, but they're probably already back in Pittsburgh. What would the theme be? Well, it depends on the person. You know, we might just do like a normal BBZ, or we might theme it out to something for that person. Or like if it's a PC building content creator and they're within driving distance, like if they have a PC to build for like one of their projects, they could just bring it here and we'll build it on the stream. It's going to be different for everybody. Like when Brett was on Thirsty Thursday a few months ago, before he left for South Africa, we built the zebra themed PC because he was going back to South Africa. And there's a lot of zebras over there. So it just all depends. It all depends. Yeah, we definitely have meta PCs. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna text him. Zach is gonna be one of the first people I text tomorrow. Be like, hey man, when are you gonna come down here? For sure. Mods get paid time and a half after midnight. Sorry, man. We are at 11. I gotta wrap this up. Yeah, I gotta wrap this up. You should do an athlete. I had a Steelers player on here. I had Darnell Washington from the Steelers last year. That was really fun. Yeah, I would do a Thirsty Thursday with other athletes for sure. Just nobody from the Ravens. Definitely nobody from the Bengals. And nobody from the Browns. No way. Those 3 teams. Sorry, they're not invited, man. Yeah, no, definitely not the Bengals. Commanders? I don't have a problem with the Commanders. Lamar Jackson? Never. No, sorry. I would not build Lamar Jackson a PC. I know that's very shallow of me, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man. Get Jensen? I don't think he'd be interested, which is like, it hurts to say that. Jalen Ramsey? Dude, I would love to get Ramsey on here. That'd be cool. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to another episode of Thirsty Thursday, the first ever Thirsty Thursday here in the ZTT office down in Texas. I really appreciate it. Shout out to all the mods for keeping the chat locked down tonight. I appreciate it. Zolt with the super chat. Thank you. Warren also with Twitch Prime sub. I think I'm caught up on everybody else. Thank you guys very much for the support tonight, financial and your viewership. Thank you for watching the ads so we can do the gaming PC giveaways. I don't have a zip tie count, sorry. I was throwing them away like an idiot. I forgot to keep them so we could count them, my bad. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. We do have hold on. Our video tomorrow, our long form video, I'm gonna give you a Thirsty Thursday exclusive. Hold on. All right. Our video that's coming out tomorrow is my Steam Machine alternative build. Dude, this has a dedicated graphics card in there. Look, you can kind of see it peeking through. Oh wait, no, this is the CPU side. The GPU's right here. Look at this, man. Look at the look at this the size difference. I got a full YouTube build guide video coming out about how I built this PC because I couldn't wait any longer for the Steam Machine. So keep your eyes peeled for the YouTube subscription box tomorrow. This is my version of the Steam Machine. I'm really excited about this. That was a really fun build that I did not build on stream. So it's your first time seeing it. But yeah, thank you guys very much again for the support. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. I will see you guys next week at this time on Thursday. Have a good weekend, guys. See ya.